In the winter, the experience is kind of surreal.
What you're seeing is a mountain biker gliding down trails in New Hampshire's White Mountains. These pulse-pounding clips are thanks to a New Hampshire native on a mission.
The exercise, getting to the top, the thrill of riding down. It's one of those things where people will look at you and be like, "You're crazy." And I'm like, "Yeah, but we're all crazy in our own way, you know."
Jonathan Emery is an avid mountain biker. As often as he can, he comes to places like Mount Tecumseh so he can bike down from the summit. It's called hike-a-bike, where you start by walking or sometimes riding your mountain bike up the steep trails.
Most of the trails, I could pedal like 50% on the way up, at least in the winter.
Took the day off work because, you know, it's a beautiful day.
Jonathan has hiked his bike up many of the 4,000 footers year-round, including Mount Washington.
You get to the top, you get the beauty of our scenery here in New Hampshire, and then you get the thrill of riding down. It's kind of like a complete experience for me. So once I started, it just got hooked.
So hooked, Jonathan started something called Project Northeast. His goal is to advocate for more trail access and showcase some of the intense mountain bike opportunities online.
And it started just with social media, you know, showing off what we have here and what we have to offer in the Northeast.
This stuff is definitely for advanced riders. In fact, Jonathan says many of the trails are not good for cycling.
Do you ever wipe out here?
I don't crash a lot, but I do, yeah.
In case you're wondering, mountain biking is allowed on trails in the White Mountain National Forest, except for in wilderness areas or on the Appalachian Trail.
People have been riding them for decades and decades, and I was just kind of the first one to start recording it.
Get it.
While the hike-a-bike community may be small, there are several places in New Hampshire where you can try it.
I do it as much as I can. It's a big part of my life.
Brad Gauthier loves riding his bike.
I can go for 2 hours at a time on just regular rides and stuff, but we do 4, 5, 6 hour rides.
I met him at Veterans Memorial Ski Area in Franklin, a short bike ride from his house.
This one here is just a really easy hiking trail, a couple steep parts at the very top.
We're here because Brad also loves the challenge of going up steep hills.
The biggest challenge is seeing if you can ride to the top of these places without getting off the bike and how much you have to push it. So it's a real achievement when you finally can do it.
He prefers the lesser-known steep terrain to hike a bike.
At this place here, I can get 7, 8, 9 miles by doing some of these trails, but I'll also have about 2,500 feet of climb by the time I'm done.
Yes, it's strenuous, but Brad sees the payoffs, like a good workout and good views.
You can actually see the turbines up in Plymouth right there.
The other payoff, the ride down.
I'm about to bike
downhill. How steep is this right here?
Not that bad.
Not that bad, you say. Okay. This is called gravity riding. Almost no pedaling.
It's like riding a Cadillac.
Much easier than riding the other way.
The uphill part is not as easy.
Not everyone is happy about sharing the trails with downhill cycling. But Brad says most encounters out here are positive.
And the people that see you going up these trails sometimes with your bike look at you like, okay, you're crazy, or wow, that's fun. I wish I would have thought that.
How's it going?
Jonathan adds these bikes are designed to stop quickly if they encounter someone on the trail.
The comment that we get the most is, I want to, wow, like, I want to, no, you go ahead. I want to watch you ride this.
There are many ways to get down these mountains. For some, it's on two wheels.
Anybody can ride flat, not everybody can ride hills.